Hello everyone, Criminal Archer here, and I've got just a quick little video for you. I've had some requests to show how to install this mod pack I've been using, the Ultimate Overhaul Modpack, and so I'm going to go through it real quick. So the first step is to go to the Ludeon forums and find it. You can, if you don't want to go through the forum approach though, you can actually just Google Ultimate Overhaul Modpack RimWorld, and this will be the first hit on Google, as you're probably not that surprised to find out. So, first thing you need after you've come here, you need to make sure you have Alpha 11D. D as in dog. D as in Douglas. It won't work if you have anything other than D. And so, SendOwl doesn't actually send emails about every little change, so check your version. You might have the original, you might have B, you might have C, but you're looking for D. And then, once you have that, install it if you haven't installed it already, and then you need to do the pre-installation. And so the first step of that says to delete all mods except for the core mod, because it's the core game files. So that, in the RimWorld folder, has a 811D, and then you've got in here, RimWorld, mods. And so this is the mod pack here with all these folders. So you would want to delete everything that was here except for this one here that says core. You don't want to delete that one. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to have to redo this. I'm just going to mime how to do this. And so you've got, check that off the list. Good to go. Then you need to go to the RimWorld folder. Now this folder is hidden. And so if you've got a PC, you have to go %, app data, %, enter, and that'll take you over here to this place. And then you actually need to jump back a folder to app data and choose local low, and you'll see Ludeon Studios, RimWorld. And you want to get rid of the config file, the saves, and the worlds folder. You can just delete them all straight out. If it makes you uncomfortable, you can jump in here and actually delete these instead of deleting the folders themselves. But just close them out. If you want to back up your saves before you do it, which is what I did, I created a new save file called backup saves and moved them all in there before I deleted everything. But not as strictly necessary unless you want to do it. So that's this. Delete all the saves. That's what we run the game once without mods installed. Just make sure it's doing. That will generate a new config folder. Then you close it all down and you're on to the actual thing. So the first thing you're going to need is the actual download stuff. And so you need both of these. Download mod pack, download mods config. And so you download both of these, which I've already done, and they are right here. All right, and so let's see what the next step says. So also, if you're a Mac user or a Linux user, you're on your own. I can't help you with that. But you unzip this stuff straight into your config folder. So I need to actually accidentally close that. So let's open this back up. So you got your, back here at your Ludeon page. There we go. RimWorld, config folder. Wait, hey, come back. Unzip mod config rawr straight into your config folder. And actually, I skipped a step, didn't I? Yes. Using 7-zip or some other unzip program, unzip Ultimate Overhaul Pack directly into your mods folder. So that is right. Where'd you go? There you are. That's right here. So for me, what I usually do is I get 7-zip open here. I gotta find it. Hang on. Mod Overhaul. And then I go open. I get it like this. Then basically what I usually do anyways, is to go back here to this window, and then I know you can do it other ways, but I always just like to do it this way. I just highlight everything here, haul it over like that, and it starts pulling it all across. I'm honestly a little surprised that it didn't tell me that stuff was already there, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, see, now it's going to tell me that the destination already has, because I already have it here. This shouldn't come up for you. There will be a couple of things that come up like this when you're doing it, and you'll want to merge the folders like it says here. I am not going to do this because I already have, but this is the kind of thing that comes up. And so anything it says about copying over or merging, just select yes for everything. And so once you've got that moved over, you move on to the next step. That's this step out of the way. Unzip the mods config.rawr into your config folder. And that is in the config folder, which is in this Ludeon Studios thing that's in the app data folder. So you go to config, it's right there. See, that's mods.config, which I'm going to close this for a second. And I can close this now. And so there's this mod config file. Make sure you download both of these at the same time, because this one fits with this one. And if they're even slightly different versions, it's not going to work. So you need to make sure you download them at the exact same time. Don't download one day and then a couple days later download the other one, or they might not match up. So you get back to this page and you go over to app data. Wait, I'm already on here. I don't want to go to app data. I want to go to 7-zip. What am I doing? 7-zip. You open the mod config folder and you see modconfig.xml, and you just copy it over to here and you copy and replace. Like I said, I'm not going to do it because I've already done it, but you would copy and paste right there. And then, assuming that all worked properly, you should be able to go to your RimWorld folder. Whoops, that's B. I need D. And jump on in. And it's going to take a while to open, as I'm sure if you've tried this on your own and failed, you probably already know. It's going to take a while to open, and just to give you an idea, that mod config file that we just copied over, what that does is it tells RimWorld the order to what mods to load and at what order to load them, because that is extremely important. If they get loaded incorrectly, your game won't work. So I tried to do it when I was first setting this thing up. I tried to do it without the config folder and just turning them all on the way that the list said you were supposed to, and it didn't work. So yeah, that was a poor choice. And apparently that Fraps didn't like me opening RimWorld while I was recording. So we're here again now. And so if you look in here, all of this will be over here. See all these over here in the active mods thing? Nothing over and available. That's what it should look like if it worked properly. And then you just load it on up. Hopefully it works. Create a world, new colony, all that jazz. And if that didn't work for you, I'm afraid I'm out of ideas. That's what I did. That's how it worked. Hopefully it works for you. Best of luck. Thanks.